What's up there, YouTube friends? It's Grumpy Gamer Dad here, and it's Pin Mail Friday. Pin Mail Friday, that's right. It's Friday, May the 3rd, which makes tomorrow May the 4th. It's interesting how May the 4th is on a Saturday this year, and May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo, is on a Sunday. So I guess if you celebrate too much with too much, tequila or tacos or something on May 4th, then you will have the Revenge of the 5th on Sunday, right? Because who wants to party it up on a work night, on a Sunday night, right? Plus, Game of Thrones, what? Only 3 episodes left. What are we going to do? So, you may notice, new hat. Look at that. Avengers logo with some Avengers. We are in Endgame now. Endgame came out last week. It already shattered like every box office record ever, except for maybe the biggest movie of all time, which I think Endgame might be coming for you there, Avatar. I think it's got your number. I want to share with you this thing. It's pin related. I picked this up at the movie theater. Last pin mail video, I showed you the Thanos one, and this one, I have the Captain America one. It's got this cool little Captain America emblem of his shield. It comes with a sticker. Now this says it was $6, but ironically the theater jacked up the price and I paid $6.50 for it. What the hell? Alright, so enough about that. Let's get on to pins. I got quite a few pins here this week. I think we've got a package here. I got a package here from France. Let's see, I've got another package here with a pin. Imagine that. And we'll start it off with this one. This is the only one I needed from the mystery box sets that we were doing last year around the Halloween time. Lock, Shock, and Barrel. It was only a 6-pin set. I think I bought 8 boxes and got 5 of the 6. I never got Lock, Shock, and Barrel, so I had to buy them separately. Alright. There's the Lock, Shock, and Barrel from that mystery box set from the Disney store. The only one I didn't have. I don't know. These were cool pins. I enjoyed collecting them. I wish they had some color, but the shiny silver, it turned me off at first, but I figured, might as well try it. And now I am a completist. This next pin was to celebrate Earth Day. They had this at the store, and they also had it on shopdisney.com. So this is the Earth Day Mickey Mouse pin. There you got. He's on top of the world. And the little recycle symbol, I guess, which, I don't know, recycle your pins, kids? I don't know. Recycle the world. Recycle the packing materials that come with these pins. All right, so here's the Earth Day pin with Mickey sitting on top of the world. You've got the recycle back on it. It's a green world after all. All right, this next pin set here. Oh, I'm sorry. This one here. Before I move on, $12.95 for that pin. Yeah, and it's not a limited release. It wasn't a special edition or any limited edition, anything like that. This next set here, it's still in the package. It's a little Disney Donuts, Mickey Mouse Disney Donut thing here. Normally I'd take these pins off the card when I'm showing them, but I think that you really get the full idea, the full picture on this. You've got the coffee cup here with the Disney logo on the side, or in the middle rather, and then you've got the 3 pins. The Minnie with a bite taken out of it, pink pin. The Mickey here, the blue sparkly one, and then a chocolatey sprinkly one. This was $12.95 for these 3 pins. Next, we've got this. I don't get it. My wife loved these when she saw them. You've got avocado toast. It's a millennial thing. I get it, okay? I don't understand it, but I get it. We'll pay $8 for avocado toast. Isn't it just toast with avocados on it? I don't know, but these are pins. It's a toast backer with avocado pins, and you've got Mickey and Minnie on there. These 2 pins, $9.95, available in the stores or shopdisney.com. Now, like the donuts pin, I'm keeping this one here on the card because it makes a little bit more sense. Without the card, you would be like, what? Mickey and Minnie avocados? But here with the thing, you're like, oh, Mickey and Minnie avocado toast. So there's a Mickey avocado just with the little Mickey ears on it as the seed, I guess. And a mini avocado with the, little mini bow as the avocado seed. So all of those have been open edition, which brings us to this package here. This was a pickup I had done for a release that happened 2 weeks ago. So they had a huge Up release. Up is coming up on its 10th anniversary. And so I've got this. It's a booster set from Disneyland Paris. Remember, I consider everything from Disneyland Paris, Disneyland Hong Kong, Shanghai, Japan, all those I consider limited release, even though they're open edition, because, man, it had to go over an ocean, and there's sharks in that ocean. All right, so this is cool. You've got, I love Carl from Up with the little tennis balls on his cane. I love that. Russell holding a thing of balloons. There's Doug and Kevin. These 4 pins were €19.99, which is about $26 American, $25 American, something like that. All right, here's that set of Up pins, the booster set. I like that this card, it folds over. It's a foldable card. So first up, of course, we've got Carl with his typical grumpy disposition, and he's got, I love the little tennis balls on his cane. Next, we've got Russell holding balloons with his happy face. Next, we've got Doug, my favorite character, and he's wearing the cone of shame. Here we've got Kevin, the weird bird, just doing, I guess, weird bird stuff. I don't know. Next up, also from Up, is Russell. It's an open edition. It's green, the tag. I believe this was €6.99, so about $11 American. And there you've got him with his little Wilderness Scout uniform on. Or Wilderness Explorer, excuse me, and he's saluting. Here's the Russell from the Disneyland Paris Up open edition sets. This next pin is another Up pin. Wow, are you noticing a theme here? No Frozen this week. What? What's going on? The world is coming to an end. That's right. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. Okay, so you've got Up with Russell holding Doug. Very cute pin. It was an orange, but again, if memory serves, it was €6.99. Here's the Doug and Russell pin. Of course, Russell's holding Doug. And, it looks a lot like the box lunch pin that I had a few months ago. I think we should play a little Who Wore It Better, huh? So, yeah, Who Wore It Better? On this side is the box lunch Up pin with Russell and Doug. And on this side is the Disneyland Paris. Almost the exact same pose. The only difference is the colors. This is a lot darker. This is more movie realistic, I think. Doug's nose is black as opposed to brown. But almost, I see that a lot lately. I see a lot of, oh, my cat's helping. That's his paw. I see a lot of pins with almost the same pose. So this last pin from Disneyland Paris is an Up pin. And it's Carl holding the balloons. And this was green, again, €6.99. All right, there we've got grumpy old Carl holding balloons. I think he always makes the same face. At least most of the pins have him with the same reaction on his face. Not amused. Okay, so I almost forgot. I got one more package here that I didn't show. Because it arrived after I started filming this episode. I love Grubbins. I've mentioned that about 1 billion times, but this is better. This is not a Grubbins. This is a Zap. Pin Zap. A Zap is when you give a pin to somebody. Nice little Princess Leia pin Zap there. Huh? Not too bad. So I had a pickup done for the release from last week. There were 2 pins that were released. And actually, there's more than 2 pins. There were several pins released, and there were 2 that I was specifically interested in. So the first one up is this one. The Countdown to Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, I mean, we're like less than a month away from the opening of Galaxy's Edge. So $17.99 is a limited edition pin. Edition of 3500. So LE 3500. Very cool pin. And there's the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This is what they call the Countdown to Galaxy's Edge. There's several more pins in this series. I would assume it's only a 1 month series since this is the first pin. I think there's only 2 more, but you've got an AT-AT. Old school AT-AT, not these new school AT-ATs. Of course, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And it looks like it's in, well, I'm going to say it's in Batuu, but it looks like it'd be in Tatooine because I don't know what Batuu looks like just yet. All right, and so the last pin for this episode, the Crest of the Kingdom series is the newest release from that monthly series. This one here is Space Mountain. It's a hinged pin. It's an LE of 2000. Again, this one's a hinged pin. You open it up, and there is an enamel-y goodness on the inside. Here's the Crest of the Kingdoms pin. Again, you can see Space Mountain in the background. It's a pewter color out here. Once again, Latin, so I'm going to translate that for you. It says, Emus ad astar, which translates to, eat my space dust. When I open it up, there you've got that Space Mountain scene. Of course, those are not Disneyland rocket ships there. Those are Disney World's rocket ships, because we all know that Disneyland's Space Mountain rocket ships go side by side, whereas Disney World's ride in single file to hide their numbers. Star Wars reference, sorry. I just want to say that, as I close this video, the old end scene, end credits, whatever you want to call it, that I had prior to Bad Dad Jokes has been changed since Endgame has come out. It's not a spoiler. In fact, I made this end video before Endgame came out. Please stay tuned after the end of this. You'll see the new end video. Bad Dad Jokes, they still continue, even though the snap may or may not have been undone. Still no spoilers. You can like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at GrumpyGamerDad. And until next time, this is Grumpy Gamer Dad saying, stick around for more Disney pins. All right, well, this is only the second Bad Dad Jokes since Endgame. So since this new end video has been created and released, I used to say that, after the snap we'd have Bad Dad Jokes, and I don't know. It's a post-Endgame world now. All bets are off. I guess we have to focus on The Last Skywalker now. Kind of what I meant by that video you just saw. What did one hat say to another? You stay here. I'll go on ahead. Why is the barn so noisy? Because the cows have horns. All right, this is it. The final Bad Dad joke for today, May the 3rd, Friday, May the 3rd. How do you get a baby alien to sleep? You rock it! Aww. There you go. Have a good one.